Welcome to today's news, 4 o'clock news. Sorry, not much happening today. Not a lot of stuff. It was tricky for me trying to find some news topics to talk about today, but I'm really sorry, you guys. I hope you like the topics I have today. But like I said, guess we'll have to see what kind of crazy stuff comes up tomorrow. But let's start off with the weather here in Manitoba here. It's minus 23 degrees Celsius. There's a slight breeze. Oh, as I just screw everything up. Sorry, everyone. It's 20 minus 20 degrees Celsius. There's a slight breeze. It's sunny outside. Been a lot nicer than it has been the last couple days. And that would be minus 9.4 degrees Fahrenheit for you Yanks watching down from in the States. So, yes, it's cold up here. Not as cold as the last couple days. We did have temperatures reach to up to minus 50 degrees Celsius within the last 3 days here. So, yeah, she's been pretty chilly. So now we're to start on the news. Hulu, famous streaming platform, normally used on what is it, Nintendo Switch, which I don't have. But anyways, Nintendo or Hulu is now going to be removed from Nintendo Switch and is going to be joining the Disney Plus platform. So if you guys are wondering what's happening with that, sorry, you're going to have to get Disney Plus for if you guys want your Hulu. Zellers is talking about making a comeback in Canada after doing a test spot in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So far, with the store being open, great reviews. It's definitely no Target, I'll tell you that. So people are pretty happy to see that name come back. Zellers has been around for since like 1928, if I'm correct. So yeah, Zellers has been around for quite a while. Hello, Rob and Dana. How's it going? So yeah, that'll be good to see Zellers come back to Canada. Let's get rid of this Target. I know you guys down in the States, you probably feel the same way as us up here about Target. It's the empty store. There's nothing good in there anyways. So it'll be good to see Zellers make a big comeback across Canada. Maybe give Walmart a run for their money. Uh, and back to the EVs, I was talking about this, I believe Sunday, how China or Canada made a trade deal with China and their EV vehicles. Okay, so the numbers that are coming in, China is going to be sending about 49,000. Yeah, nobody goes to Target. So China's going to be sending 49,000 electric vehicles here to Canada. Okay, so what does that mean for Canada? Okay, that's going to only add up to 19% of all electric vehicles throughout Canada. So roughly there's around just over a quarter of a million electric vehicles. And this is standalone electric vehicles. This is not hybrids. So there's around 264,000 electric vehicles running through Canada here now. So with the extra 49,000 Chinese vehicles here, that's fine. And another thing, there was some issues brought up here with this trade deal here in Canada. People feeling like Canada sold their soul to the devil for this EV deal. It wasn't for this EV deal. It was because we were trying to get our grains out, our rapeseed, as they call it. So your canola, stuff like that. Uh, China was tariffing Canada ridiculous amounts for us to put our canola up, which was hurting a lot of farmers in Manitoba, Saskatchewan area. A lot of farmers sitting on grain we can't get rid of, or if we're getting rid of it, it's not worth anything. So it wasn't just about this EV deal. It was about us getting our grain back out to market for our farmers to, be happy. And in the auto industry, for you guys in the audio industry, okay, there's this much of you in the auto industry. Think about our farmers. It's even bigger than that. So at the end of the day, you know what? I'm sorry, automakers and stuff across Canada, workers. There's a lot more fucking farmers out there that have a lot bigger problems than what you guys do. So, at the end of the day, the country needs a vote. They're going to go on the farmer's side. I'm sorry, that's how it is. So, Electric vehicles, and you know what? These Chinese electric vehicles, people saying like blah blah blah, we can't be using these vehicles. Then don't buy them. Don't buy them. You know, these Chinese dealerships start winning. Don't go to them. Don't buy them. You have the choice. Don't sit there and complain because they're bringing in these Chinese vehicles. Well, if they don't get sold, then it's not our problem. But at least we're getting our grain to market. So at the end of the day, you don't have to buy them. So stop bitching about the Chinese EVs. Okay. Next, they are all but have to change electricity. And another issue with all these EVs, with that extra 19%, so the extra 49,000 electric vehicles, where's the infrastructure going to be for those electric vehicles? If you put four of those electric vehicles on one city block, you're going to knock out that whole section of town in power. So you're going to have the infrastructure, first of all, to even be able to use these electric vehicles. Oh yeah, and these batteries. What are we gonna do with the batteries? That's electric vehicles is like nuclear power plants. Oh yeah, they're great. They're absolutely great. Okay, until you have to decommission them and get rid of the raw product after that you can't get rid of. So yeah, I don't know. There's got to be better ways. I am doing well. Actually, I was kind of having a shitty day. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm not against electric vehicles or anything, but you know they won't work where I am. First of all, like I'm already having issues with a hybrid. It's got a thir- three thir- 300 volt battery in the trunk of the car, and then it has a four-cylinder electric motor, four-cylinder gas slash electric motor in the front. But when it's cold, it wants to start into electric mode. Well, if it's cold, it should go into gas mode to start warming up the engine, you know, and then it doesn't want to run properly. And there's no way of like faulting that out. Like, it's just a waste of time. I look different. Eh, probably trim my beard today. I got time to do that. But I'm gonna go something drastic with the beard today. Not as bad as Rob's beard, though. And I'm not cutting my hair like Rob, though, either. Finally starting to get it to a length where I like it. Uh, yeah. Well, you ever shoot a lithium battery? They explode. Or even stab one? Whew. Well, you've probably seen the videos online. Yeah, I remember you, Nadia. Yeah, you used to be on Wheel Burners and what's his name? Sterling Wheel, and I don't know, everyone kind of went their own ways. I'm doing my own thing. So back to news. Oh, the EU. Here's some world news. The EU and India have finally made a deal after almost 20 years of trade and tariffs. So now they've come to a free trade agreement for pharmaceuticals, chemicals, plastics, and a bunch of few other things. Um, so that's good. The EU is and India, they're gonna make off with that. Not gonna make Trump too happy right now. All these countries making deals behind his back. I think there's gonna be some repercussions that we're gonna hear about this deal with the EU and India within the next couple days. If not by tonight, we'll hear something. Definitely from the U.S. side, we'll hear something. Um, oh, oh, and today, today some news came out. The weather is not good here right now. Yes, I started off with weather when I started the channel. It's minus 23 degrees Celsius here, and then in Fahrenheit, that's minus 9.4. Um, so on some lighter news, supercars are not daily driven. People say like a Bugatti Chiron. Well, somebody took it to the next level in Europe, putting 175,000 kilometers on a Bugatti Chiron. That's 109,000 miles on a Bugatti Chiron. He's had it since day one, been driving it every day, been doing the daily maintenance and everything to it. So that's something to be seen. That's really interesting. What? I don't know. I guess I'll try this. uh, hey, Twofer. What's up, bud? Hey, Pat. So yeah, that's pretty amazing that can I move that? Yeah, okay, I can. Oh no. Whatever. I'll just leave that anyways. So yeah, that's unbelievable that that Bugatti Chiron, this guy's got it over 109,000 miles on this car. And in Europe at that. You know, I couldn't imagine driving through Europe with a supercar. Like if I had a supercar, I'd probably want to like either live in Canada or the United States, somewhere some straight roads. Like go live in Saskatchewan. You know, there's all the way through Saskatchewan is a drag strip. You can go as fast as you want. Oh, and then let's do some things that happened today on January 27th in the past year. So famous things, weird things, famous weird things that happened here on the 27th. Uh, this one's pretty good. Uh, on this day, January 27th in 1945, the Soviet uh, the Soviets freed Auschwitz and released anywhere from 7,000 to 9,000. The numbers flex. A lot of people died when they came out of Auschwitz due to the feeding. They weren't able to eat, so a lot of people died from eating. So that happened today, January 27th in 1945. So I don't know if it's your guys' birthday or anything or your anniversary. There's a good way to remember your fucking anniversary. It's the day that they freed Auschwitz. Okay. Oh. And then also today on the 27th, 19 was it 19 was it 1975? 1976 was the end of the Vietnam draft in the USA. And then in 1865, Lewis Carroll. Anyone know who Lewis Carroll is? 19, what did I say? 1965, Lewis Carroll. Anyone? Anyone? He told a story to his two nieces? He was telling them a story, and the story just got out of control, and he ended up writing a book. This book, Alice in Wonderland, 1865. So yeah, that's a good one right there. All started from a stupid little story, and he did not stop telling this story to his grandkids, and just kept going and going and going, and that's how the book was written. And then today, in January 27th, 1978, two 8-year-old boys had contracted HIV when they were 8 years old, and by the age of eight, or no, yeah, at 8 years old, and were removed from the public school system, and they had won a case stating that they had the right, like everyone else, to go to school. And I wanted to leave it at that, leave on this point. Uh, with all the stuff that's happened with the gay and lesbian community in history, um, with this other stuff that's going on, this alphabet people and stuff, you know what? I think the gays and lesbian community really need to stand up and remember how hard it was for them to get to the point where they are now. Like, remember in the 80s, AIDS was like it was a plague. You were treated like unhuman, and now with all these other weirdos out there, you're taking advantage of something that two different groups spent decades to change. And you're really riding on the coattails of some people that had to suffer because of the stupid shit you guys want to do. But I just wanted to leave it at that one there because when that popped up, that really irked me, realizing how much stuff happened to the gay and lesbian communities because of AIDS and stuff like that, and how they were persecuted, just like the people that were the Jews at Auschwitz, and like people being banned and shunned, not just because it's being gay or lesbian, but due to the fact that you have AIDS. And I don't know, it just pisses me off that people are just riding on the coattails of something that really took a long time for people to, actually learn to have some feelings towards, and having emotions towards instead of pushing them aside. It's pretty sad. But that's all I have today for the news. I'm sorry it's a slow day. I know by the end of tonight with this India EU stuff happening, I'm definitely gonna have some more news by tomorrow. And yeah, oh, Ryan Wedding. Yeah, let's do a little PS. Ryan Wedding. Yeah, so he did surrender. Blah blah blah. He went to court for his first court appearance today and pleaded not guilty. But I'd really like to see what he's being fully charged for, because they just say international drug kingpin and international trafficking, blah, blah. I really want to see. And I'd really like to see if those murder charges actually do come back to him or not. Who knows? Maybe he was just a middleman. But, anyways, sorry. Short news week, everyone. Two for Nadia, Dana, or Rob. I don't know which one of you it is. But thanks for popping in. I'm gonna be doing this every day, 4 o'clock to 4:30. But yeah, today's gonna be a short one. But every day I'm gonna be doing this, and setup's gonna be getting better and better every day. I take my time when I do this stuff, so I don't rush. I don't like to rush doing anything. And I wasn't really gonna do one today. I was just kind of in a bad mood, so but picked my ass up out of that and kept on carrying on. So everyone, maybe see you all tomorrow and have a great night and love you all. See you tomorrow.